Time to start New Game Plus. So, last time we played Shadow Hearts, we beat the game. We got the good ending. Unfortunately, the good ending doesn't allow for the sequel to happen. Shadow Hearts Covenant explicitly is following the bad ending. So, well, I guess it's time to beat the game again. This time, making sure we don't get the good ending. I'm not going to be watching any of the cutscenes. I'm going to be generally skipping through everything. Just because I've already seen everything. So, this being New Game Plus, we don't carry equipment over. We don't carry our items over. We do carry the fusions that we got. And if we learned any of the skills from going berserk in that fusion, we do carry that over too. So when we do get enough SP, we can go into Seraphic Radiance right away. So now these are just a question of when we have enough SP to use them. Also, our monster library does carry over, which is important for, like, there is a specific thing that you get, I believe, for having a complete monster library. So fighting every single monster in the game. I don't know if I'm gonna ever get that. But yeah, being on New Game Plus, well, not even New Game Plus, being right at the beginning of the game again, things are going to be a bit easy for a while. Just because we know how to play the game now. So we can only skip FMVs, it's worth mentioning. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I shift to. This is a forced loss, so... There might be, like, a little thing here where you do have to get him down to a certain amount of health first, but yeah. There we go. There is a little neat aspect to this, of, like, seeing this stuff with context.
What?
Like, from later in the game. But yeah, like I said, skipping cutscenes anyways. Gonna try and do this pretty quickly, all in all. Yeah, with context of things like knowing that the voice that is constantly compelling our rude hero into doing things is Kadelka. Seeing this stuff while knowing where these two characters end up. Kadelka basically just being a matchmaker here more than anything else. I'm just constantly mashing the X button, I'm gonna be honest. Like, both to try and see if I can find anything on the ground, and and also, like, just to skip through cutscenes as fast as possible. I mentioned it, but like... Oh, with this cutscene, I mentioned it, but seeing that the way he reacts and whatnot, the way he like talks and whatnot is very distinctly he is trying to get a rise out of her. He is trying to get a reaction rather than just being a creep. He is explicitly trying to be an asshole for the reaction. And then when he doesn't get a reaction, he like actually starts to be like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, like I said though, I do wish this game had like the ability to use other buttons to progress dialogue. Always nice when you can use the cancel button too. That way I could, alternate tapping both, go through it much faster. I don't know if the microphone can pick up how rapidly I'm tapping both. I'm really just like mashing both buttons still, just for the hell of it. Yeah, looks like Yuri's the only character who kept his skills, because everybody else's skills are just based on level. It is kind of wild dealing with Alice only having 4 SP again. I don't know why I went to the menu and then went to check my items. Yeah, we have to investigate this, find out it doesn't have anything. Then we go back. Let's try the upper one. So I will say, because this is New Game Plus, I don't think I'm gonna be doing a lot of side content. Like, I don't really see a reason to go for Kowloon. Side of, like, I think I'll go to Kowloon, but just grab the hand needle for Yuri. You know, just get an upgraded weapon. It's pretty beefy for the time you get it. Damn it. All right, I haven't used the sluice gate thing. I haven't actually used the handle there. Now I'm gonna get an introduction to the graveyard. There's a part of me that's tempted to, you know, just fast forward through this, but I do kind of like only reserving fast forward for explicitly like, hey, I've done this content repeatedly. So, just gonna go through this as if it was, you know, normal. And yeah, as we know, this is not really Yuri's dad. This is Yuri himself. Just an aspect of his own fears and whatnot. Manifesting because of the whole graveyard stuff. SP lowering there just to make sure you don't fuse. And yeah, the big giveaway playing this in New Game Plus, that this is Yuri's dad. This isn't Yuri's dad, but that it's just Yuri's own fears kind of taking the shape of his dad. Is the fact that all the voice lines are explicitly Yuri's. All the attack animations are explicitly Yuri's. Hell, even the fact that he's wearing the mask is a sign that it's Yuri as well. That's just an aspect of himself. Because remember, that mask wasn't his dad's. That mask was his. So yeah, it's basically, it's the Reaper taking the form of Yuri's fears. Which Yuri's big fear is, you know, probably can be summed up as disappointing his dad and whatnot. Because he feels like he failed him. I'm pretty sure this is a fight that we have to do. I'll meet your fury with my fury. Damn it. It is fun that, like, because of this being New Game Plus, we could actually have equipped the Wind Fusion and already take advantage of having an elemental weakness in there. But it doesn't matter, it's the first level. First level fusion anyways, so... Oh man, we got the Soul of Raging Tiger. Okay, yeah, just had to go through that. Yeah, you can see the area where Alice's grave is going to be just completely empty. So if you remember the requirement for getting the good ending, it was killing all the masks. Because that's what causes the gravestone to have Alice's name on it. And also means that the masks are pushovers, so Yuri can just run through all of them in a second and then go save Alice. So it's a combination of Yuri now is aware that Alice's soul is tied to his, and is kind of aware of what's going to happen. And also, he doesn't have anything that can get in his way. So ostensibly, to get the bad ending, it would be us not engaging with that at all. So we don't at all fight the masks, and that's it. Well, we can fight them, but we just basically, we just need to not beat all of them. Which, considering it's the thing you basically have to opt into in the first place, it's pretty easy to choose that. Dang it. There we go. So there, that should be all we need to do in the graveyard for now. This area having the title screen theme, it really genuinely throws me off. But there. Now it is time. Now it's time to progress, but first we gotta get these dogs out of our way. Honestly, at this point, she's better off defending. So a key thing for this New Game Plus run is basically homing in on the Mind's Eye accessory and using that ASAP. Because we're so familiar with Yuri's attack, his attack ring, that there's really zero reason to not use it. So I will say, from what I understand, the first game, as we've seen, it doesn't really touch on doing anything that crazy with the attack ring. The attack ring is more just like very slight mini game to spice up combat with some slightly interesting little layers to it that you can add, like the whole ring, ring ailment stuff, and the whole the ring ailment stuff, and the different like little things that you can do to modify it just to like increase stats or increase damage at the cost of something, or you know, using an item to make certain aspects of it easier. And then like end game, and then like you have also items that allow you to do multiple turns at once. And then end game, you get like stuff like the key to success, silver hand, and seventh key combo, where you just have 7 turns worth of attacks. From what I understand, the second game is basically like, yeah, that's where the Judgment Ring stuff goes from. Here's a little mini game, here's a little action command thing for doing all your skills, to this is an actual in-depth mechanic that you are constantly tinkering with. You are changing up how your rings work to get different effects. Stuff like that. This game is very much a PS1 game, and very much a PS1 RPG where they are testing out ideas, and the sequel is, okay, we've tested out our ideas, time to make a full PS2 RPG based on those. Had to sneeze for a second. Yeah, the spirit energy means absolutely nothing to us right now. It's gonna mean absolutely nothing to us for the entire game, actually. Because, yeah, we have everything. I think the only ultimate weapons we're really gonna need to worry about, the only ultimate weapon we need to worry about is probably gonna just be Yuri's. I'm thinking like, yeah, we'll probably just get Yuri's, and everybody else's we'll just, you know, well, actually, Yuri's was annoying. Keith's is pretty easy to get. Allie's is a side area, And a boss fight. Zhu Zhen's was as well. Alice's was as well. Marguerite's was just a lotto thing. Like, there's a lot of requirements to get access to that lotto, but I do want to get access to that lotto entirely because, well, I want to do every lotto thing in the game. Which reminds me, I should actually open up the lottery for Shadow Hearts just to see where all of these are. Also, knowing what we know about this place, Cowbreast Mother? That comment makes sense, considering that she is likely literally the spirit of a cow that is angry at, you know, all of her calves being taken away and whatnot. So at this point, I do have good healing. Just gonna want a couple tents just for healing in between fights. Time to just expose the truth of the village. Well, get it exposed to us. I forget, is that right? Wait, right, I think we take a nap and then two kids try to fight us because we catch them trying to sneak a bite, basically. One of the other big things about this run that's probably going to be pretty different about my original is I'm probably never gonna use acupuncture. I kind of stated why I stopped using it in the, like, normal run of the game. And that's just gonna hold up for this entire run, basically. The whole why even bother thing. Oh, right. If I remember correctly, the first real boss we're going to be encountering is going to be weak to water. I mean, we can check outright. Also, like, probably our best option for all of these fights is just going to be buffing ourselves with physical attack up. So I actually should put the fire fusion on there. Right, these things are light element. So really, I should have used the dark element Death Emperor and just used magic on them, but at the same time, this is early enough in the game that it's also like a does it really even matter situation. And yeah, now the real nature of the village is revealed. The floor has gotten very squishy. Gonna quickly heal up. Yeah, I'll equip Yuri's. Equip Inferno. Let's just quickly look up in the library. So, okay, we're gonna want Earth Element, and yeah, we're gonna want Fire. Zhu Shan is going to be very valuable to us for this early portion once we get him, just because he's going to function as an all attack. I forgot that it genuinely takes a while once you get, like, it genuinely takes a while to start getting, like, all attacks on characters other than Zhu Shan. Dang it. might be enough. Then again, Alice's damage is so low right now that, yeah, practically a waste of time doing things with her. Before I continue, I'm just gonna quickly heal. As with the previous run, yeah, all stat ups are gonna be going to Yuri, thinking about it. Similar reasons to the last time of like, well, he is the strongest party member and he is also like distinctly the party member who sticks with you for like almost all of the game. There's a brief section where you don't have him, but then after that, he's still forced in your party for everything else. I guess I'll use a tent right now. If I remember correctly, I also do have to like be on the lookout because I think there is a lottery ticket here, and there is also a discount card. But I think that stuff is after clearing out the curse. Oh, oh. There. I forget exactly what prompts Zhuzhen to go, like, know what to do to get out, like, to know what to do to get us to be able to fight the old lady. I might as well just defend. Like, I really should just have everybody else defend and let just Zhu Zhen to cast a spell, kill everything in one turn. Malice went up. I like how that lost peddler is just walking around as all this is happening. Yep. Do you have the membership card to give me yet? Wait. God, I'm confused. The guy who will hit everything. Defending to save time. Oh. There we go. I probably should heal out of battle quickly. Oh, wrong person. There we go. There we go. Right. Wind element, so... Cat versus cat. Damn. She still has nothing. It really is unfortunate how long it takes for Alice to actually be, like, kind of workable. Not be something that you have to just make sure she never goes berserk. Gonna go quickly use a tent. Alright, I should equip that to Yuri. Probably also equip these too. Right, I should equip the bandana to Yuri. Because if Alice is just going to be defending all the time, she doesn't actually need the increase in defense. Oh, time to just swing in with fire a bunch. First of all, just gonna have to test to see how much damage this does. Then buff myself and physically attack in. 60. Dang it. Damn. Jujin went down fast. There with that, let's just see. Whatever. That's a good idea, though. Okay, yeah, it would be about the same, maybe slightly higher if we were to get all perfect. Oh, there goes Shujin again. This game does not want that old man to live. Dang it. There we go. Doesn't matter anyways. Hey, Alice learned Holy Blade. Holy Edge? I forget the name of it. I sped through it anyways. There we go. Curse has been lifted. Go, got a guild card. I know there should be a lottery ticket, right? Maybe not. Well, that was all there was from here. Hey, it's this cutscene again. The one that gave us weird performance issues originally. You know, watching this cutscene over, knowing that this is like a dungeon we enter later, I can just see the treasure chest that... Oh. The treasure chest to pick up. Okay, so what he meant by substantial blood connection was that your blood has been spilled by the Harmonixer line. Right, this dog is one of Deihuai's servants. Don't really need the pedometer. I just didn't get a lottery ticket, huh? Oh, I guess I did. You have to try to leave. No, I have to talk to everyone. Did I just miss you? There we go. Oh. Might as well. Oh, treasure chest. Free tent. Yeah, just getting the equipment upgrades right now is perfectly fine. I made bombs not to hurt people, but to save people. So I'm just remembering the line that's about to pop up. I'm gonna speed through it anyways, so... There we go. I should probably be saving more often than not. Then saving more often than not saving. Yeah, I'm just gonna run from this just because of the formation stuff. They get a lot of actions because of that too. I don't know why I'm maintaining that file back at the end of Act 1, but... Another back attack. Oh, wow. I think that's the first time I've seen a run attempt fail. It might be that because I have an unconscious party member, I sped through it, but... Can't escape. Yeah, it's probably because I have an unconscious party member. Well, I'm about to die. Yep. Good thing I saved. I think that's actually one of the few times I've ever seen the game over screen in this game. Why does everything have to be a back attack here? There we go. Not having Marguerite right now really can be felt. Alice has extremely low damage. Yuri can only attack one enemy at a time. Alex's damage is so low that it's like reaching the point of like not even that worth it to try. I should probably clear that out soon. I'm gonna run just because it's can't escape. It's too big of an encounter for me to want to sit around and do. Escape. I wonder if it's a binary yes-no situation for being able to escape or not. Oh, definitely gonna want to have her heal herself. So might as well talk about some other stuff while just going through this fight. So today, because my birthday was pretty recent, I ended up getting some money to just kind of throw around for whatever birthday gift I choose. Ended up deciding to get the Dukemon / Gallantmon Figurized Amplified kit. Because Dukemon, or otherwise known as Gallantmon, in English usually, it is literally on the box, Dukemon / Gallantmon, but is like, he's probably one of my favorite Digimon designs. Has been since I was a little kid. And I've been wanting to get that kit for a while, and just always been unfortunately out of money whenever it's been in stock. Finally was able to get one though. I actually have like most of the Figurize amplified kits. Where like the Figurize Amplified series is basically like slight redesigns of the different Digimon that like work a lot better as like model kits, making them like more pointy, have more like little bits of part definition and whatnot, making them look more like robots usually too. Generally, they kind of rule in the same way that most Digimon do. Like this is extremely like, hell yeah, This is 12-year-old cool, which is exactly what I want out of Digimon. Yeah, gonna be putting that together. I have a huge backlog of model kits to build. Like, I moved in 2020 and basically stopped working on any model kits. And then I moved again in 2021 and still never picked up on building any, even if I were, were to be buying any. I did do a lot of cleaning and like moving of furniture around my apartment, so I am in a pretty good spot where I like am actually pretty motivated to do model kit building though again. The pens and whatnot that I have should still be perfectly fine for panel lining. I hope that, like, it's not like, over time they somehow dried out alone. Just from time alone. Well, now time to get Marguerite in her party. But yeah, the Dukemon Figure-Rise Amplified kit does like kind of rule. Box is also massive. I actually forget how many Digimon kits I have, to be honest. Like, I'm fairly certain I don't have Wargreymon. I know I have Metal Garurumon. I'm pretty sure I have Imperial Dramon, and I don't have Metal, I don't have Machine Dramon, and I don't have Beelzemon. Out of the Amplified series, I don't really have an interest in getting anything that isn't Figure-Rise Amplified. Right, I have to go there after investigating the other thing. In general, I have a lot of model kits that I completely forgot I own. I have some Master Grade Gundam kits that's like, wait, I bought this? And I never built it?
Yeah, I could use some help here.
I know that I have the Mega Man X3 full armor kit. And I know that I really wish I had the Kotobukiya Mega Man X style Zero kit. That's one of the ones that I really like need to pick up one of these days. Yeah, let's dip into the graveyard just to quickly clear Malice before it gets to be a problem. Yeah, in general, there's so many model kits that I wish I had infinite money for. Like, way back when there was the biggest model kit that I wish we never missed out on getting was the Kotobukiya kit for the what was, I'm for some reason blanking on the name, but it was specifically Was it just the formula from Xenoblade X? One of the dolls or skells? I will say that is a localization I get why they would go like, doll sounds a bit for like a mech, for like our series mechs, but like it's a Turn A Gundam reference though, machine dolls. But anyways, I get why they would change it, but doll works so much better than skell in that game. That game in general is... God, it is very clear that game was them learning HD dev and learning how to make bigger maps. And everything else was just kind of put to the wayside. That it was entirely just for learning, really. It has interesting ideas, and it's got so much flubbed execution on a lot of its story stuff. It is a prologue of a video game. But god damn, I invested like so many hundreds of hours in that game. It just scratched such an itch for me. But yeah, I believe it's the formula is the name of it. One of the skells you can get in the game. Surprisingly, not the wells. Well, wells, or as it's known in English, the Varus. I get why they would change that one. Okay, I will say, Xenoblade has a surprising amount of name changes in English. And I get actually most of them. Once again, I will disagree with Skell versus Doll. I do think Doll, as much as it doesn't sound as cool, it's a more consistent anime term for a mech. And I think Skell is kind of lame. But I get it. The Wells being translated as the Varus, I get perfectly why they would do that. But at the same time, it's also like, well, it's supposed to be the Wells. Because it's a combo reference to the fact... Okay. The reason why I get why they would change it is because it's one of those, like, maybe this is a bit too close to Xeno, like previous Xeno game stuff. Because in Xenogears, there was there were the Wells, the, like, kind of, like, artificial people. I forget exactly what was going on with them, everything that was going on with them. But there was the Wells in that game, and it's in name kind of a reference to that. But the actual thing it's in reference to is it's in reference to the Weltall, you know, the main mech of Fei Fong Wong in Xenogears. Because Weltall is, you know, it's derived from German for Weltall, and it's actually two words. So if you take that whole, like, well, it's two words, and you just go with the first word, you would translate it as, you know, Wells. Weltall, by the way, being just German for all things the universe. Okay, yeah, it was just the formula. I had to look that up. I genuinely had to look that up, because... But yeah. Yeah, the formula model kit, just like, goddamn, I wish I owned that. That is the actual white whale of model kit for me. Right next to the Xenoblade 2 Siren. Which, I forget if I think the Siren was a model kit. Funniest thing about the Xenoblade 2 Siren kit, or like the whatever Kotobuki kit put out, because like I said, I do forget if it was a model kit or if it was just a figure, like a posable figure. But the funniest thing about that for the Siren from Xenoblade 2 is that it's explicitly got a booklet that has tons of background lore that is only in that booklet. which I find hilarious. But it's just a ton of information on what the siren actually is, how it, like, why it exists as a thing in universe, what caused it to exist, when was it
Yeah, I
made,
could use some help here.
so much stuff like that. That answers a lot of backstory questions about Xenoblade 1 and 2. And consequently 3, of course. But yeah. But yeah, the Xenoblade kits, though, I absolutely wish I had the money for them. And admittedly, I would absolutely 100% get a Weltall model kit. I think the Xenogears itself from Xenogears is kind of lame, admittedly. But, like, the Weltall, the Weltall, the universe, I think that one rules in design. I'm weirdly enough a huge mark for, like, Xenoblade, but not Xenogears. Or Xenosaga. I will rag on, like, Xenosaga episode 1 and 2 all the time, and, like, be kind of forgiving towards Xenogears for being a mess. But, like, man, Xenoblade episodes 1, 2, and, like, Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3, like, all those games are extraordinarily my shit. Oh, right, the main one is Light Element? But I actually do want to be a Death Emperor for this. Forget if, I know that, I'm just trying to think. I feel like Kotobukiya maybe has done Square Enix, like, front mission model kits, I think. Or it might have been just that Square Enix themselves made front mission model kits. Because they have their whole play arts and whatnot. And I think they might have had a build arts line? For, like, actual model kits you build. If they do, that's definitely something that I want to look up and look into getting. But yeah.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
God, I have such a backlog of model kits, though, like I said. Just so many that it's like, wait, I own this? What? I have the real grade Unicorn Gundam? What? A master grade Turn Red? Oh yeah, right. I have to clear out the other two because their healing is way too much otherwise. Hopefully the grenades will fix that soon. By the way, in spite of me doing, like, another run of Shadow Hearts to get the bad ending because of, as mentioned, the bad ending is going to lead into Covenant, I'm not going to be beelining through the Shadow Hearts series.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
I'll give it some time before I go into Covenant, because I do want to play specifically... Let's think through what I'm doing. I do want to play through Trails in the Sky really soon. And Shadow Hearts Covenant still has some emulation problems. And with how frequently PCSX2 gets updates, I'm willing to give it like a couple months to see if they do fix that eventually. 'Cause it gets very frequent updates and whatnot, and I could see it in a couple months, the specific emulation issue that it has being fixed.
Yeah, I
If
can
not,
use some help
though,
here.
it's something that'll be annoying, but not prevent playing the game. But the game will still be playable. But yeah, aside from that, though, in terms of like, for the next RPG that I'm going to be covering, like going to be streaming through, it's probably going to be Trails in the Sky 1. 'Cause, man, there's a lot of Trails games to play, and I need to get through them. I have been dragging my heels on actually playing through that series, even though I like what I have played. But yeah, the other options that I was thinking of was like, okay, I could play like Digital Devil Story. Oh, hey, Alice. Thanks for wasting that. Right before Marguerite dies, too. Well, let's fix this problem. Readjusted how I'm sitting and just shoulder checked my fucking microphone. But yeah, with other games, the other RPGs that I'm going to be eventually playing on stream, like, I was thinking another option, like, out of the upcoming stuff that I'm planning on doing, it's like, I'm not going to be going directly into Shadow Hearts Covenant. Of course. Because, like I said, emulation problems, and I want to see if they can fix them before that. Then Trails in the Sky is going to be next, because I just need to play through that. I just need to actually dedicate the time to it, finally. Because I know that once I actually get into it and dedicate the time to it, I'll be hooked. It's that sort of situation where it's just like, I need something to force myself to dedicate the time and not get distracted by other things. Make it one of the main games that I'm playing through. Just like I did with playing through Shadow Hearts and pretty much anything that I've streamed through. Just, it's an excuse to make sure that I play through it. And don't just go like, well, I'll stop for now and then pick it back up at a later day, maybe. But yeah, so yeah, Trails in the Sky will be next. Other things that are going to be on the docket eventually, though, are like, the stuff that I just said about like I will rag on Xenosaga episode 1 and 2 a lot. And I don't care for Xenogears. Well, guess what? One of the other games that I'm planning on playing eventually is all of the Xenosagas. Because I'm a huge fan of Xenoblade, so you know what? Might as well play Monolith's post-leaving Square Xeno games, pre-joining Nintendo Xeno games. And then, alongside that, there's also Digital Devil Story. Well, Digital Devil Saga. Digital Devil Story, I think? Well, let me just look.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. There you go. I just had to check PCSX2, because from 1.7 onwards, they made it have a dolphin-style interface. So it shows your game library, your library of like ISOs and whatnot. And yeah, Digital Devil Story. Digital Devil Saga is what it's called in there. It's partially because that also, like, they're constantly doing updates to the game library to have auto fixes for everything. And constantly updating the auto fixes that each game is listed to need. Yeah, with the current version of it,
I could use some help here.
of PCSX2, Digital Devil Story 1 and 2 run perfectly fine on it from what I've tested. Where previously they had frame drops, so like, yeah. And they're games made in the Nocturne and the Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne engine, and I really fucking love Nocturne from playing it, like, at the start of this year. I dedicated hundreds of hours to that game. So yeah, playing through the other games in that engine should be fun. More press turn games should be fun. To go directly from this to Nocturne, well, to Digital Devil's Saga would actually be very appropriate. But yeah. But like I said, it's going to be likely Trails in the Sky 1, then likely Trails in the Sky 2 right after, then 3rd right after that, knowing it. And then maybe going back to Shadow Hearts for Covenant, maybe starting up Xenosaga, maybe... Alright, I should have brought water with me. I'll just go with Inferno, buff my physical attack, and then just keep swinging it. Yeah, maybe going with... Yeah, trying to recollect my thoughts after that brief distraction that I gave myself. So yeah, likely going to be going through the Trails in the Sky trilogy all in a row. And then it's either going to be Digital Devil Saga or Xenosaga before returning to play the Shadow Hearts Covenant for the JRPG stuff.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
Every time I stream, I'm literally constantly thinking about what I'm going to be streaming next after I'm finished that game. I'm always working on future plans, just in my head. So like, once I'm done with Fear, I'm gonna be going back to Halo, but it's real hard for me to want to just straight up go back to Halo when the other shooter idea that I've had constantly is like, well, I want to play Half-Life. I really like Half-Life. But I'm gonna be going back to Halo because I still have Halo Wars and the Halo 4 to do. I say I'm going back to Halo and for the shooter block, and it's going to be the RTS spin-off.
Yeah,
Because the RTS spin-off is important to Halo 4's story. But yeah. And then, of course, I have the Phantasy Star block, which is just all the Phantasy Star games in release order. There's no thought needed to go through that one. That's just which one came out next. I forgot that he punches with his paw. Yeah, I'm gonna recover SP for Alice. I don't want her going berserk again. Damn it. At least it was a strike. Yeah. At the very least, because Trails in the Sky is on Steam, I don't really feel too compelled to go for all the achievements. So I won't be playing in a super tedious way that I want to play, like, all the Trails games. I.e. constantly citing a walkthrough to make sure I'm not missing anything. So the really, like... That's honestly kind of why I only really want to stream through the Sky ones. Even if I had a capture card to play through the others, like all the ones that I own on console, even if I had a capture card for that, I still kind of wouldn't. There we go. Just because the way I want to play through those due to PlayStation trophies and my brain being cursed to forever desire platinums. That just, yeah. I probably still wouldn't stream them just because of how I want to play them. And for games that I stream, even if I go for like 100% like content, it's still not like the sort of tedious way that I'd play a game if I'm actively seeking out all trophies. Like, y'all wouldn't want to see me ever stream Xenoblade 2, for example. Because, good lord, the way I play that game, it would be insufferable to actually watch. I'm constantly finding excuses to do something else other than progress the story. I will progress the story 5 steps, see a new cutscene, and then go, oh, I could do this side thing instead. I could progress this specific affinity chart. But yeah, I look at my bookshelf full of games every now and then and just get hit with like, oh man, I have so much I need to play through sometime. And then I decide to take up streaming to play through games that aren't on my bookshelf. Explicitly not on my bookshelf, because these are games that I'm playing on PC on emulator. So anyways, I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break before returning. So be right back in a second. Oh, right, I have a be right back thing that I should have used. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I'm back. Back to mashing the X button through cutscenes. I'm just thinking about progress that could be made. I think I might be able to finish Act 1 in all of this session. I'm just trying to think about stuff that'll be coming up. So yeah, like after Dalian, we have which isn't too long itself. The longest thing in Dalian is like Sploosh. It's that one cutscene with all of like all the onomatopoeias voiced. But yeah, that's probably the longest single thing in Dalian. I'll help the guy get his turtle, but if I remember correctly, even the reward for that is pretty much nothing. But yeah, alongside that, thinking... It's like, beat Dalian, do the one boss fight here, and then it'll be the boat, which itself doesn't take too long. If I remember correctly, the turtle was at the back. Somewhere around here. It's probably random, to be honest. Either random or you have to investigate a certain amount of spots. Also trying to think of things that I'm gonna need for the upcoming fight. Might as well get the Brigand Earrings just because the increase in money. If I'm gonna spend less time doing... if I'm gonna spend less time doing things, I might as well be getting more money for it. Yeah, downstairs should be the item store. Well, the weapon shop. So, returning to talking about other things than our New Game Plus run until it's, you know, stuff that I should be actively thinking out loud about. Another game I picked up recently was Star Ocean: The Divine Force, which that's absolutely a game that, man, I'm going to play that in the least watchable manner. I'm going to play that in the most tedious, like, just doing all the side content possible, even when it doesn't benefit me to do it as early as the game lets me. Searching constantly for side content to do to put off progressing the main story, that kind of playstyle. And yeah, just admittedly, that game releasing and seeing it get like a 72 on Metacritic, like 70, like above a 70 average on Metacritic. Legitimately, I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, this game's gonna kick ass. Because it is extremely that sort of like janky RPG that, like, oh, that tells me that this game is very janky and weird, and like the story may not be that great, but like it's going to have some really fun design to it and really odd, strange choices that will probably resonate really hard with me. It's a actively fun Star Ocean game, which, yeah. It's also nice to just see, like, after Star Ocean 4 and 5 kind of shat the bed, just that Star Ocean 6 is actually good. And it makes sense why. So, like, Star Ocean 3 it had a dumb twist at the end, and it was kind of straightforward, but really fun. But, like, 4 was, like, very much... 4 sucked. 4 was just bad. It was really bad, but it had kind of some appeal to its combat. 5 was just incredibly boring. But, like, the reason for this was, like, in the case of 4, it's because 4 was made... Both 4 and 5 were made for the sake of, we actually just want to make a mobile game. So 4, to some extent, was like, we're kind of just making this RPG because we want to, like, learn the tech and whatnot, but really our heart is not in making a full RPG, even though that's what we're also wanting to do at the same time. It was a weird situation, and it resulted in a very, very messy game, where, like I said, you could kind of tell that their heart wasn't in it. And then 5 especially was just, we made this game because we wanted to remind people of the IP to increase the sort of notoriety of the idea of a Star Ocean mobile game happening. Which they then went on to make Star Ocean Anamnesis for mobile, which it died instantly in the West, but in Japan, it actually had a full, successful life. It had a bunch of fun, like, crossovers, too. It had a Persona 5 Royal crossover, which resulted in one of the greatest remixes of a Star Ocean theme, period. Taking Motoi Sakuraba's work in Star Ocean 2, like the basic battle theme from that game, and giving it a Lotus Juice remix, it's just like, holy shit. But in general, Anamnesis was, like, actually pretty well received for a mobile game, and considered really fun, and it got to live out an entire life. It ended in Japan only because it finished its story, and that was it. And then once they did that, they were like, yeah, we succeeded, we did what we wanted, and we want to make a console game now. And they did, and everything I've heard about 6 is it's like, yeah, it's a Star Ocean, it's a Tri-Ace game, it's hella janky and weird and whatnot, but it's just really fun, just genuinely really fun. I've also been playing Soul Hackers 2 as well, which I really enjoy that. I get the complaints about it. I think I've voiced this before, but I get the complaints about Soul Hackers 2, and at the same time, it's one of those cases of like, this also feels like a game made for just me. I wish it had, you know, more than one dungeon theme. And there's a bunch of little things that I wish that was the case, but at the same time, the game is like, it's kind of exactly what I wanted it to be. And then, yeah. And then I'm saying all this, by the way, as like, the actual game that I've been putting the most time into off stream has been Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, because I've wanted to make sure I beat that before Scarlet and Violet come out, which they release in like, they essentially release like practically like 48 hours from now because of midnight release stuff. And I'm excited for Scarlet. Okay, for this fight, I'm going to... it is going to be Yamaraja Wind, which means it's Earth Element. I'm going to want to make sure I equip Tornado here. Right, it also negates physical damage entirely. Or it was either it negates it or absorbs it. I forget which one. But either way, I don't want to do physicals. Oh, right. Also, I want to equip Shushen before continuing. Here we go. But yeah, like I said, I've been playing a shitload of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I'm currently just doing the, like, post-game wrap-up of catching a bunch of legendaries. Had a solid time with it. I never really cared that much for Gen 4 in the first place. Like, Gen 5 is easily my favorite still. But, like I said, I've been having a good time with Brilliant Diamond. It's a fun remake. There's some things that there's some small complaints that I have with how they handled things, but I get why they did the things the way they did. And yeah. There we go. 126. That's a good hit. Much better than our initial time going off of its name. Thinking, oh, this thing is Yamaraja Earth. Well, Yamaraja Wind, so we need to use Earth magic on it. And then turns out, no. It's Earth Element. You need to use Wind magic on it. Yeah, God. And speaking of backlog stuff, still have yet to beat Resident Evil Village. I put off playing that game for so long, even though I know I'll like it. I like Resident Evil 7 so much. I liked Remake 2 and Remake 3. Also, good lord, right? Shitloads of physical damage in this fight. I forgot about that. That Yuri should actually be in the back row. That everybody should be in the back row for this fight. Yeah. But yeah, been making sure to get through that. I'll do everything that I wanted to do in that game. Definitely, like, I'll finish that stuff up tonight, practically. I just have getting Heatran and why am I forgetting its name? There's Heatran and it's not a legendary. Rotom. Just Heatran and Rotom are the remaining two things that I want to do in that game. And then once I do that, I'll be just transferring them all into Pokemon Home. Like transferring basically everything I caught there. I did recently have a realization with regards to Pokemon that, oh right, I'm actually like in a spot where like, I actually, if I wanted to, oh well, he's not gonna get back up, huh? And I don't have any cure seeds or any sanity healing left, so guess all I have remaining to do is just swing in with magic. I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
But yeah, with Pokemon, I did have a realization of, oh right, I own the GameCube games, and I own a GBA link cable. So if I wanted to, I could go through like the world's slowest process of transferring GBA Pokemon to Gen 4, to then Gen 5, to then Pokemon Home. Well, to Pokemon Bank, because I have to transfer them to Gen 6. Like Gen 6 or 7. And then I can transfer that to Pokemon Home. So I need to sometime play through my physical copies, my actual like physical copies on GameCube of Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness. So right now I have to hope that I can end this before Yuri goes berserk. That is the current entire thing about this fight right now. I have very few turns left to do that. Damn it. There goes Marguerite. Oh no. I'm surprised. If this doesn't kill, I'm probably done. Oh, it's wobbling. This grenade might do it.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
But yeah, like I said, if I burn through a Gale of Darkness and Colosseum, and I'll be able to transfer them to a modern to Pokemon Home eventually. Yep, I'm basically done. Yeah, and the Shockwave targets everyone, so Marguerite's down. If Yuri does do a magic attack, then I'll be lucky. Nope. Yeah, and hooray, 2 damage. Negative 2 SP. I didn't know that spending time in Berserk actually causes your SP to go into the negative. Oh, there we go. Okay, I did save in Dalian. I am going to turn on Turbo, though. Yeah, it turns out there's a lot of Pokemon games. And unfortunately, the big stopgap in the process of transferring them to modern devices is specifically transferring them to Gen 4. Because the PAL Park, which you use to transfer them from GBA to Gen 4, had a daily limit from what I can recall. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Damn it. Almost got it too. Almost. Almost. I didn't get close, but almost. I don't know why I'm upgrading her armor, because it serves zero purpose when I'm not gonna have her in the party for the next fight. So might as well just quickly use Seal of Aura to give Yuri some more MP. For the hell of it. So the worst thing, by the way, about like my whole thing about like GameCube RPGs, especially ones that I own, like Baten Kaitos and, well, very specifically Pokemon Colosseum and Gale of Darkness, is I really like those games. I really like Colosseum especially. It's a neat twist on things, and it's very neat in its own way of trying to like be a more traditional JRPG structure for Pokemon. And I actually dislike Gale of Darkness for trying to be more like a proper full Pokemon game. But like, it'd be a long time before I stream those, because if I were to stream them, I would do that through Dolphin. But for me to want to stream, like play Pokemon Colosseum and Gale of Darkness, I would want to do that with the actual things that I owned and transfer the Pokemon to the GBA games, to then transfer them to Platinum, to then transfer them to Black, to then transfer them to the Pokemon Bank, then transfer them to Pokemon Home. But yeah, it's... Oh right, every now and then I also forget. At one point in time, I made plans to play through every Final Fantasy, all of the Final Fantasies, and I still intend on doing that eventually. So I should probably get the remaining Pixel remasters sometime. Okay, time to turn off Turbo. I call it Turbo, but it's just, it's the frame delimiter. Well, buy a couple of these. I definitely want a bunch of these. And at least one, I guess one of these, because I can't afford anymore. Oh right, I should actually sell my old stuff to have some money. And before going into the fight, I should have Yuri go into the back row as well. I literally never used a voodoo doll in the entire game. So, you know what? There we go. Put everybody in the back row. Change out Death Emperor for a Tornado. I'm gonna want to save before doing this too. Oh. There. Stepped ever so slightly off of it. I think I've mentioned it before as well that, like, I want to play through Baten Kaitos, but I don't know if I want to play through it in my own time, just off stream on official hardware, or play through it on stream on Dolphin. These are my sorts of struggles with regards to emulation. Should I emulate it just so I can stream it? Or should I not emulate it so I can just play on original hardware? Get a Dazzle for a capture card just so I can stream from a GameCube. Have that be like the only game that I stream from GameCube, too. Attack Yuri again with that. I should have healed Yuri. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. I should heal. Especially I should heal Yuri so that way the SP spent doesn't go to waste. He is also my biggest source of damage to this fight. Okay, he is running low on MP, so... Okay, I think I saw it wobbling, so... Yep, it's almost dead. One or two more wind shears should finish it off. So I should actually go all out on spells with everyone this turn as well.
use some help here.
Damn it. Oh, this might kill Yuri. Nope, he survived. I really shouldn't be risking things if I'm like close to death and deciding to go all out on damage.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
There we go. And with that, we also can now increase Yuri's health by like a point or two. We might get a guaranteed free heal here. Just a cutscene heal. Because everybody's going to rest up after this. It's going to be day again. So I wonder if that counts as like an inn or tent usage for free. I don't think I'm going to go long enough to finish all of Act 1 in a single session. I think I could if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to try that. Seeing the fact that we were, you know, in a restaurant ostensibly just now, making me just think about local restaurants and whatnot. and just getting a little, you know, teary-eyed. A local ramen place that I really liked closed down. The place that opened it, like the place that replaced it, seems good. I'm pretty sure I got the free heal, but now I won't know because I didn't actually check. But yeah, ramen place I liked closed down pretty recently, and just the place that replaced it seems interesting. It's also a Japanese food place, but they just don't do ramen. So like, it's one of those things of like, I do want to check that new place out too, but it's, you know, it's... Losing a ramen place that you really like does kind of hurt. And want to make sure that I get the pocket watch from this. Might have been too early. Oh no. Now let's just go save, so that way I can get the most money from the spot on the ground. There we go. No thanks. Right, I was talking about ramen. I lost track of that thought because of game stuff, but... So, yeah, like I said, with the ramen place that closed down, it does mean that I'm gonna have to try out a bunch of other places, see if any of them have solid ramen. There is already a couple ramen places that I am looking into going to. Well, a couple places with ramen that I'm looking into going to. That are at least nearby me. Well, it's like my options are greater than when that place originally, the like preferred one, the favorite one, when they originally opened, they were kind of like the only place in city. The only place like in the city that like had solid ramen or like even focused on it. And a bunch of other places nearby have opened up that like do ramen, so hopefully those will like keep up, or at least be like at least be like decently close in terms of quality, but yeah. Thinking about it, I'm probably gonna like call it once I reach Shanghai. I'm gonna go do the lottery, gonna go fight Wu Gui for the first time. And then I'm gonna call it there. I do still need to make myself something to eat. And it is like almost midnight. I could make myself spaghetti. Just make a pot of spaghetti sauce at midnight. I should have a turbo controller for this, you know? The amount of mashing the X button that I've been doing. I want to go back in there because there is a treasure chest. Now that my movement is normal. Oh, but... So yeah, now it's gonna be things going poorly, then we're gonna have to go clear out some monsters, I believe. Then as we clear out I should be equipping a light element fusion from what I recall. Okay, just gonna save quickly. Oh. There we go. Okay. Gotta be more exactly on it. Oh, right. I should make sure to equip Baldo. No, Heaven's Fiend. Not Baldo. Not Baldo yet. Not going to be doing any transforming in this fight because it's... Oh, right. I should put Yuri back in the front row. Same with Marguerite. I'm not going to bother with that until after the fight, but... Because I just need a grenade to end things, but...
Yeah, I could use some help here.
Hopefully Alice will learn her attack spell soon. Shouldn't matter for if I get a perfect or
Yeah, I
not.
could use some help here.
I think they have low enough health that a grenade will just solve it. Nope. Wait. No. Yeah. A perfect probably would have finished them off then. Thinking, let's just check her special skills right now. Yeah, she still doesn't have her attack spell, which is very helpful for this. But I do have Baldo. Well, not Baldo. I have a Heaven's Fiend, which is itself very helpful for this. You normally do not have it for this. Now this should not require anything more than just a single grenade,
Yeah, I
not
could
even a
use some help
perfect.
here.
Just a normal grenade toss. Yep. Just gonna wanna quickly, do I want to heal even? Yeah, Alice has more than enough MP for me to be able to. And she's not even gonna be using it for attacking. So probably, thinking about it, my best damage is probably going to come from Holy Edge after buffing my attack.
Yeah, I could use some help here.
I like I've only really been using grenades with Marguerite after equipping the weapon that makes her special attack go down. Let's just see. Yep. Got 100 damage there. Pretty solid. Damn it. Oh, I'm gonna have to revive Alice. Might not get a chance though. Okay. Damn it. I do want to go for perfects on, like, revival items, especially at this point, where it's like being at 30% health is death. My turn probably would have been better spent by using Holy Edge on Marguerite, but I wanted to see if I could get the book kill. There we go. Now I can have Alice spend MP on attacking for this next fight. For this, I'm gonna try seeing how much damage Heaven's Fiend casting spells at it will do. Probably be 120. God, I forgot how ugly this thing is. Oh, only 90. It's still better damage than Alice is doing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have Marguerite be on healing duty for this one. Just have her just use items and whatnot. Okay, I only have one left. Well, never mind. I'm gonna have to rely on Yuri or Alice to do healing from now on. Oh, that was actually really good. Almost 100 damage from that one. Knowing it physical buff, a Holy Edge, and then just punching it would probably still be doing the best damage though. I'm gonna use this on Yuri. He needs health and he needs MP. Damn it. I'll just swing in with physical attack. Might be close to death now. Might be doing its low health animation. God, I'm cutting it close on health here. There we go. That's why I'm cutting it close on health, though. And with that, there he goes, and Sea Mother dies from overexertion. Getting introduced to Wu Gui, the guy that we're going to be just punching around for a while. He would be the perfect target for like Holy Edge and buff Holy Edge and physical attacks, but unfortunately we are gonna like fight him once. Well, first time we fight him, we're gonna be it's just gonna be solo Yuri. Second time we fight him, it's just gonna be well, no, first time we fight him, we're gonna be Yuri's dad. But that's a free win. Second time we fight him, we're gonna be solo Yuri. Well, we're gonna have the forced loss as Zhuzhen. Then we're gonna fight him as Yuri. Then we're gonna fight him in the temple with the full party finally, as he turns into Yamaraja Death, I think? Or Yamaraja Hell? But functionally fights the same. But once he does that, that actually will be like the one opportunity we have to like go with physical buff and then Holy Edge. And then the only other time we'd fight him would be if we do all of Kowloon, which we're not gonna. I say as if we're going to do Kowloon this session. We're just going to be dipping into Kowloon anyways, just for the sake of grabbing the hand nail for Yuri. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, by the way, like, Yuri's dad has his own specific animation set and voice. So Foxface having Yuri's voice and Yuri's animation set is supposed to clue you into that it's actually just a part of Yuri. It's Yuri's own fear manifesting as, you know, looking like his father and whatnot, but it's just a part of himself. I'm not even gonna fuse for this. I don't need to. Why does every wizard but ours in this world know how to teleport? Oh, walk right back in. So before, there we go. got a lottery ticket from there. So let's go get that. Let's go get that discount that we kept missing. I know there's an item somewhere. There it is. Star card is what we want. I think I missed it. Damn it. How many lottery tickets do I have? I have 2 more. Missed it. Again. Okay, I'm gonna go save before doing this next one. I'm just gonna also just quickly check. Fuck, I did miss one. Otto was on the smuggler's boat. He was a lottery guy. I forgot about that. So I'm still not gonna get Roger Bacon, Roger Bacon's lottery. So the big reward from Roger Bacon's lottery is cotton pants, which I believe are an item that only Alice can equip. They reduce physical damage by 50%. They're really good. And yeah, that's your reward for getting every lottery person. I hope that when Kato shows up later in the temple that he does count for a lottery. The actual biggest time sink of this game. The lottery. Time to enjoy turbo music. Look at Django. I'm gonna actually try something. There we go. Yeah, I was correct. If I just mash the X button, because it's instantly there. There we go. Finally got the star card, though. I missed another lottery guy in the meantime. Yeah, no weapon upgrades yet. as always, scouring every corner. Okay, so after this cutscene, it'll then be the stuff that leads into the force fights and force loss with Wu Gui. And then, after kicking his ass as Yuri, that's when I'll call it. Ah. You can skip a cutscene like before it's even visible. I don't know why that's interesting to me, but it's an observation. Man, Jen's fortunes turn around like wildly fast as soon as we kick Wu Gui's ass. We literally beat up this one guy and Jen gets his like bar back instantly. I'll definitely survive another one, so I'll just swing in. Actually, I'm gonna swing in again. Because Woogly is a forced loss. So it doesn't matter if I don't have health for that. I already know you heal off of magic. Glide forward and it gives me the wiggly arms. I don't think this will work. Yeah. Because we can't even get... we can't even get a Leonardo's Bear yet, I think. So it's just supposed to be a little, like, hint for future fights that's what he opens up every fight with. God, the wiggly arms. I might need to heal. I probably should, just to be safe. That should be fine. There we go. Yuri's comment of going back to your master and hiding his porn magazines really points out about the erotic magazine that we do end up finding. Woogly did genuinely try to hide his master's porn magazines, turns out. We get the thing telling us to go to the temple with Kawashima and Kato. How's everybody's health? Bad. Well, time to save and call it a night. About 3 hours into our New Game Plus run. Already approaching the end of Act 1 pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure next session on Thursday is going to probably... it's definitely going to get pretty quickly into Act 2. I'm definitely not gonna, like, end next session starting, like, Act 2, but, like, I'm gonna probably get Yuri back at the very least. I'm gonna get up to that point. But anyways, so that was the first New Game Plus session, and yeah, as always, thanks to everybody who joined in, and see y'all next time.